I am in Roseville, California today. It's going to be around 106 to 107 degrees today, and I am insulating this fireworks booth for my sister. She is a teacher at one of the middle schools here, and they are at a grocery store parking lot, and we're going to use some radiant barrier inside of the fireworks booth. I'm measuring these pieces out. This is from a company called atticfoil.com. I bought it myself. I'm not sponsored by them, but it is a nice thick, almost like a mylar type material, like plastic that's laminated with the reflective material. So we're going to be stapling up rows of this on the top so that as the sun beats down on top of the fireworks booth, the radiant heat will reject back out the infrared heat that comes through. I don't know all the technical science, but if you look inside here, we have got most of it already put up. We're going to do one last row right here, and it should help keep the people inside cool. And I got some fans, or one fan so far, from Milwaukee, and it's doing pretty well. Keeps some air moving through here. And the more of this that you can cover with the radiant barrier, the more heat rejection it should provide. The key to making this work is to put your radiant barrier on this with an air gap in between it. If you have it touching the wood, all it's going to do is heat up the foil and transfer it straight into the booth. So up here,
so basically you're talking about lots
notice
of colors,
we're actually
changing
floating it, so it's going to hit the ceiling, reject here, and go back. These little perforations, these little holes are small enough. They're essentially to let vapor out in an attic situation. This is normally what this is used for, but I had a lot of this and I thought it would be a good idea to come down and use. Also, in front of the fireworks booth, we got one of these pop-up tents from Home Depot. You can use them for anything, for picnics and barbecues. If you're coaching kids sports, they're good for the sidelines, for spectators, or for the players. So we are making this as comfortable as we can in a situation where it's going to be well over 100 degrees all weekend and into 4th of July. Here I just have a regular box cutter. I measured out, marked up the start of it. I paced off inside to see approximately how much footage we need, and then I just cut it with this. Don't drag this on the ground unless you want to wear your blade out really quickly. But it's pretty easy to measure and cut, and if you have excess, you can drape it down the sides. You just have to be careful to not cover up any of the legal posters that have to be posted on the side of a fireworks booth. Trying to film and staple at the same time is not too easy, so I didn't film us putting up the top part, but when you get to the doorway, go ahead and staple this in. Make sure you got air gap behind it. Not the easiest stapler to use either. And then I will cut away the excess. Again, I'm making sure that down there, all of my paperwork, legal stuff is not covered up, and this does not block the exit, so I will cut out this door piece here. I had to leave a little early, so I didn't get to take a final photo of the booth with all the radiant barrier inside, but it definitely helped. Probably dropped it 10, maybe 20 degrees inside.